Give yourselves a little round of applause for that. Now, this is a story that I grew up with, and many of your parents have grown up with, and some of you guys have even grown up with. It's called "Twas the Night Before Christmas." Raise your hand if you've read this book or seen this book. This particular version is by Clement C. Moore, and I would love for you to be excellent listeners while I read this to you. Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a little mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Ma in her kerchief, and I and my cat had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to the objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a minute it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes they were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was tied up in a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. It sure was. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. That was good. What's it like? Perfect. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of... He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. Can anybody laugh for me? A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. Laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Thank you guys very much for letting me do that. Would you please stand up for Feliz Navidad?